So here we are. This is ARK. So as you can see, we have this implant in our arm that kind of allows us to keep track of everything in our engrams, and the beings in power are looking at us to see what we're doing. So as you can see, there's an obelisk. There's these drops that fall from the sky that you're able to collect stuff. On Xbox, if you push in the left toggle, it'll allow you to run. But as you can see on the right hand side, the lightning bolt there is your stamina. So if you run too long, say you're getting chased by a dinosaur, you're going to run out of stamina eventually, and you're probably going to get in trouble. So just kind of going around collecting some rocks. As you can see, I got a level up, so we're going to hit B. And we're gonna pull up our stuff. I'm gonna throw all this stuff away. If you can hit the top left toggle, oops. The top left trigger will throw stuff away, and then eventually these boxes will just disappear. But if you hit B and then hit the start button, it's gonna pull up your engrams, so you can see all the stuff that you can unlock per level. So the levels are on the left, 8, 9, 10, 11. But when you get an upgrade or a level up, you have different things that you can increase. So you can increase your fortitude, which allows you to basically, if you're getting poisoned, it'll take more poison to knock you out. It'll also allow you to decrease your poison quicker. Crafting skills, how fast you build stuff. You got your movement speed, so you can run away from dinosaurs faster. Your melee damage, so when you hit stuff, it takes more, whatever you're hitting takes more damage. It goes as well as hitting a dinosaur or collecting resources. Your weight is just how much you can carry. Your water and your food are your life things. So throughout this game, you have to feed yourself. You have to get water, oxygen. If you plan on going underwater, you got to be able to breathe, so you can increase your oxygen so you can stay underwater longer. You got your stamina, so you can run longer. And then your overall health. So usually at the very beginning, I just usually pump the weight. Oh, we're going to get a little fortitude just because I'm going to be on the desert for a little bit. Increasing your fortitude will make it so that your oxygen or your water decreases slower because you're not getting hot. So when you upgrade, you then give yourself the ability to unlock these new engrams. So I'm going to get a campfire and the hatchet. And at the top in the middle, you see that says 2. So that's how many engram points you have. So I don't have enough engrams to unlock this spear. So in order to build this stuff, you're going to hit B to open up your inventory. You're going to hit the right trigger, the right bottom trigger to open up the crafting. And then as you can see, I have my stuff in here that I can craft. So when you hover over it, it shows you the resources. So the crafting requirements for a campfire is flint, stone, thatch, and wood. For a hatchet, it's flint, thatch, and wood. You got your pick up here, which is stone, thatch, and wood. You got some notes, and then you got a torch, which is flint, stone, and wood. I also just got a level up too, so that's nice. So we're just going to take the fortitude up to 5, and then we'll start pumping weight. So now I got clothes, so I can protect myself. And now we're going to go over here and get some wood by punching a tree, so we can get some thatch and wood. So now I should be able to come in here, yep, and build a pick. And then I'll go back to my inventory. So a nice thing to do when you're playing with ARK is if you hover over it and you hit A, you can bring it down here to your hotbar. See at the bottom, you got your hotbars. So that instead of you having to go in your inventory and select things, you can just put it on your hotbar and then hit the D-pad left and it'll pull up your pick. And that makes it a lot easier than having to go into your inventory every single time to pull up. So the other thing now I need is flint. So you get flint by hitting a rock. it's like you're always, this game's crazy because it's like you're running around and you're like, oh, where's a dinosaur, or where's this, or because stuff will just pop out of nowhere. And this is another thing that I said that sucks about being on the beach, is the fact that there's hardly any resources. Now I'm tired. But yeah, I'm out here on the beach and there's like nothing out here. I got a dinosaur out here, so let's go see what this is. Oh, there's a turtle too. So I always like watched a bunch of YouTube videos. You got a dodo. So this is a dodo. A little birdie hatches eggs. Oh, we got poop. But yeah, I got a good old parasaur. Parasaurs are really good for transporting stuff. They can carry a lot of weight. And they're pretty quick. So I usually like could tame one of these and increase the weight and the speed, movement speed, so you can just run around and transport stuff really fast. Turtles here are great at the very beginning of the game, even getting a low level turtle, because they act as a natural refrigerator. So if you put berries and stuff in there, in their inventory, it'll stay a lot longer. And then you got the Dilophosaurus over here. So if you guys remember Jurassic Park, this is the dude that spits venom and wants to destroy you, but he's the dude that killed the guy in the Jeep. But because I don't have any weapons, I'm just gonna run away from him. And of course now I'm dehydrated, so you can literally just run to a water source and push Y and you'll drink some water. We got our first flyer. And you got all these Dilophosaurus just chasing me. I don't have any weapons, so I can't. Oh, I got little compies. You remember Jurassic Park Lost World, where the little girl at the very beginning, she gets attacked by a bunch of compies? Yeah, that's those things. And as you can see, on the bottom right hand corner is a little hot thing there. That's just saying that I'm hot. Which when you're hot, it decreases your water and your food. There's different levels to it. So this is just this regular flame here, but there's also one that's a higher rate. Freaking compies. I'm like attracting everything in the jungle that wants to just eat me. So we're gonna run. I think I lost him. So now we're gonna come in here. We're gonna build a hatchet and a fire. We gotta level up. So we're gonna increase our weight. We're gonna unlock the spear so we can protect ourselves. Get the cloth boots and the hat. Sleeping bags. Sleeping bags are nice because they allow you to, if you die, instead of randomly respawning somewhere, if you put a sleeping bag down, you can decide to respawn to that sleeping bag, which is nice. So now we got a hatch. So the pick, depending on the tool you have and you're hitting resources, you collect different things. So if you're using the pick, you get thatch. If you use the hatchet, you get wood. So it's the same thing with stones. If you go and hit a stone with the pick, you're going to get flint. If you hit it with the hatchet, you're going to get stone. So depending on what you're wanting to get, you got to hit it with the right thing. Eventually, later down in the game, you'll also get metal tools, which then allow you to collect even higher level resources. So eventually, like throughout the game, we'll find gold node or metal nodes, and we'll find crystals, and we'll find different things that you'll have to have the metal. See, now I'm dehydrated again. It's because I don't have any clothes and I'm running around all over the place. But eventually you'll have to have the metal tools to collect the higher level resources. So we're going to create some spears. We need fiber. So the way you get fiber is plants. But I need to get some water first because I'm dehydrating. And you can also, when you harvest the plants, you get berries, and that's another source of food. So there's different types of berries. There's white berries that they're stem berries. They give you a good source of food, but they'll dehydrate you quick. So you'll need to drink more water if you eat those. So I usually just throw those away. Then you have red berries, purple berries, yellow berries, and blueberries. You can see I got some metal there too. If you eat a flower, it gives you this rage thing that everything around you wants to attack you. That's both carnivores and herbivores. So don't eat the rare flowers unless you want to get attacked. And then narco berries are the types of berries that you'll use in order to tame your dinosaurs. So that's narco berries is once you knock out a dinosaur, you can feed it narco berries and it'll keep it asleep. Eventually, you'll be able to use narco berries to build. You'll be able to build an Ingram down here. I think it's this one, but eventually, it'll allow you to build tranquilizer arrows, and eventually, you'll be able to unlock a gun that you could shoot tranq darts, and you'll use narco berries to create that. So, if you eat narco berries, it'll make you fall asleep. So I'll show you, like, now you see on the right hand side above my health there, so the arrows, my levels, the weight underneath the arrow is how much weight I'm carrying. Then you got water, food, stamina, and then the bottom right's your health. But see how there's stars above my level up meter? That's your torpidity. So if you get too much torpidity, and that's either falling or getting hit by something. There's scorpions that will sting you that'll increase torpidity, but there's a few things. There's titan boas, which are giant like anaconda snakes, that will increase your torpidity. But if you get too high, you'll literally fall asleep, which is not good. So, and then of course, if you just eat narco berries by themselves, that will also put you to sleep. So we're gonna eat these berries. As you can see, it's not increasing my food too much, but if we create some spears, we need more fiber, and it's starting to get dark. I'm gonna get scared. We got all these things running around. That dude out there in the distance is running away from something, so there's probably something big around here. But now that we got that, we're gonna create a spear. We got a level. Woohoo! Increase our weight. Yeah, there's a narcotic. So that allows you to use it to tame dinosaurs, and you need the mortar and pestle to make it. So that's our stuff right there. So now we got a spear. So we're gonna go kill a dodo. So that we can get some food, and it probably would have helped if I didn't. Where the heck did he go? That was weird. I hit him and there's jellyfish out there. That's scary. I remember the first time I played this game, I didn't realize what those were. Dude, that's weird. I killed that dodo, and then he just flew off somewhere. That sucks, because I had a spear stuck in him, too. That is really weird. I've never had that happen before, but welcome to ARK. Sometimes you get glitches. So now I put the fire down. We're going to put some thatch in here. We're going to put some meat from that dodo we just killed. We're going to light it up. And we're going to make some food. I need to throw that flour away before I eat it and have everything around me chase. So when you got food, you don't really need to eat a lot. Usually, like, depending on your food level, mine's set to 100, which I usually don't change that much. But usually, like, 4 or 5 pieces of meat. I know a lot of times you'll see somebody, like, they'll have it down on their hot bar and they'll be like, "Ah!" and like eat like 20 pieces, and it's like, yo, you only needed like 3. But as you can see, like, I ate 1 piece of meat and my food is already at 60. So I'm gonna eat 1 more, and then yeah, as you can see, it just jumped way up there, and now we're at 100. Boom. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to build some clothes, which means we need fiber, fiber, fiber and hide, fiber and hide, and fiber. So we need more fiber. And we gotta level up. Woohoo! Kind of want to punch this turtle, but he would probably slaughter me. And I don't feel like fighting a turtle right now. Eventually we might tame him just so we can have... Throughout this video series, I'm going to try to tame almost everything. I mean, there's a few things that it's not impossible, but it's just more annoying to try to tame. Alright, so here's a new thing for you. So the sleeping bag has a one-time use. So once you die and you use this sleeping bag to respawn, it disappears. So it has a one-time use. But if you come down here to the simple bed, it allows you to respawn there indefinitely. So once you place a simple bed down, eventually you'll have bunk beds. But the simple bed, like, you can respawn to it as many times as you die, and it won't ever disappear, which is nice. And then you have this spyglass, which allows you to look through it, and you can see the level of the dinosaur that's in front of you. So before you go decide to take on a T-Rex, you can look to see what level it is and be like, all right, that thing's super high. I probably shouldn't go and attack that. So I think, yeah, all my food's good. So we're going to turn this fire off. And we're going to come in here and we're going to build our... Need more fiber. So as you can see, I'm walking really slow, and that's because while you're crafting, we can't multitask in ARK. You can only do one thing at a time. So I need a shirt. Voila! I have a fully clothed man. So we're gonna go around and try to find some stuff. Let's see if we can knock out a dodo. Usually you can just find them and you can just punch them. There's a bunch of things spawning over there. You got a pyrosaur. And you got some petrodomes. There's a dodo. Some freaking compies. Ah, they found me. Run! Freaking compies. I just want to tame a dodo. Might just go kill these compies, but I don't know what level they are. I think they ran away now, so now we can go down here and get this dodo. Eventually I want to unlock these bolos. Yeah, it's right here, level 9. That allows you to tangle up the feet of a dinosaur so they can't run away, and then you can tame them a lot easier. Here we go, here's a dodo. He's a 10, level 110 too. We're just gonna punch him until he falls asleep. Just watch that you don't punch anything else while you're running around here, because then some of this stuff will attack back. Oh, and he's asleep. Oh no. Freaking compies. Gotcha. There's a freaking slug. As you can see, everything's oversized. So we're gonna put some food in here for him to eat. And now you see that the taming rates going up, 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 and away. And we got a level. We got a level, and I'm starving. I really don't know how I'm starving because we just ate. I defecated. I pooped. Yeah, I feel like I need to change the settings one more time just to make it so I don't starve and dehydrate as fast. Now we got a dodo. I'm gonna name him Pete. Peter. All right, let's go, Peter. We're gonna carry you out of here. Freaking dinosaurs. So by default, when you first tame something, it's going to be set to follow you, and he's going to try to follow you around. If you hold B, you'll pull up this setting that you have your different modes. So you can like whistle, follow all, and everything that's in your screen is going to follow you. You can whistle, follow one, and the same thing with stop. You can make your dinosaur aggressive, so everything around it is going to try to attack. Whistle, attack, target. So if you attack something, it's going to start attacking it. I usually set my dinosaurs in neutral. So basically, like, they're not going to try to... Oh. Oh, no. A snake. I got knocked out by a snake. I'm going to lose Peter. Oh, no. Peter's going to die. He's going to get eaten by that snake. Let's go see if we can get him. So that's where I died. There's the snake. Oh my gosh. I think he killed my dodo. I just got that thing. my gosh, he killed my dodo. I just spent all that time getting Peter, and then he ate him. Is he still chasing me? I think I lost him. Freaking snake came out of nowhere. Ah, baloney. That was scary. I didn't even know, like, I didn't even see him, and then all of a sudden he was just there. As you saw, like, my torpidity went sky high and passed out, and then I died. I'll get this Listro. So these guys are nice because I'm going to look out for that snake now. Now that I know that he's out here. But these Listros are nice because you can they're a passive tame, so you just walk up to them, and you got to put berries in your last item here. But you basically just walk up to them, and it'll say feed a berry, and then as you can see, the taming jumps up. So here, see, look. So now it jumped up to 60. But what's nice about these guys, these Listrosaurus, is that, oh, he just pooped. How rude. I was trying to explain who you are, and you poop. Regardless, so what's nice about these guys is that once you tame them, you can just place them in your base, and they're an active XP booster. So you'll go over to them, and eventually it'll say pet him, and when you pet him, he'll do a little trick. He pooped again. He's a little pooping machine. Oh my gosh, he just pooped again. What the heck? But it'll be an active XP bonus, so like everybody that's in his radius their XP will increase. So as soon as he eats, come on. There we go. So now we'll tame him. We're gonna name him Ronald. Ronald. Hopefully it's a male. It's a female. Oh man. I guess we should go in here to options and change name. And we'll name her Betty. Because you can't have a Ronald female. That'd just be weird. So now you see how it says pet? So you pet it. It does this little trick. And now you see the arrow above it is an XP. So if you have other dinosaurs around you, eventually they'll all get XP bonuses so that they'll upgrade quicker. So it's nice. And of course, we're going to run this direction so we can get away from that freaking snake. Because I don't want to die. So we got our fire. We got Betty. She's coming. Come on, Betty. Look at her waddle, 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 waddle. Some of these things are slow. And unfortunately, Betty doesn't really have any attack capabilities, so we need to protect Betty. But there really isn't anything out here. So we're just going to whistle her stop, and then Betty's just going to chill here. She's already got an upgrade. We're just going to give her health, so if she gets attacked, she doesn't die. And then we're going to change her behavior from attack to, we're just going to say flee. So if she gets attacked, she's just going to run away. And then we'll probably lose her, and that would be bad. So at the end of this episode, I'm going to try to build a quick hut real quick, so that we can protect Betty, and then we'll call it for a day. So we'll go in here, get rid of all this junk from when I died. They give you all these little special things, but I don't want them. I need to put my clothes back on. Don't eat the poop. We're actually going to throw the poop away because we don't have a garden yet. But if I come in here and I go to my crafting So we have thatch foundations, thatch doors, walls. We're out of Ingrams, but thatches need fiber, thatch, and wood. So we're gonna get some thatch. Some wood. And now we need some fiber. So now we got to upgrade. So I'm going to put it into weight. We got some more points. So I'm going to get the door. I'm going to get a ceiling. I think that's it. Next, we need to get that bolo. Bola. Bolo. So now we're going to build some floors. You can build 3. So you got different capabilities. So if you hit Y, it's going to craft the maximum amount available. If you click X, it's going to do it in increments of 5, or you can just push the top right trigger and it'll make 1. But I'm just going to make them all, just because we're eventually going to need them. And of course, I'm going super slow because I'm crafting, as well as being way overweight. Need more fiber. Fiber, I love. This is like this is the most enjoyable ARK streaming you've probably ever watched. Me going molasses to this plant to get fiber. And there's a shark way out there. A megalodon. Alright, so we're going to create one more of those. We're going to get the door. I got way too much wood. So we're going to come down here with Malistro. We're going to build a nice little beach hut. I'm going to put this on the hotbar quick so we can snap them. So what's nice about ARK is when you're building, everything snaps. So as long as you're close to it, it's going to, everything snaps, which is nice. And then we got our door. Voila. If you hold Y, you can demolish this. And then that's going to give you what's left. We need fiber. Always needing fiber. That turtle's like, what are you building? What are you building? You gonna come down and check out my house, bro? Oh, oh, that was me that defecated. 7 walls. There's my little poop. Human feces. Everything poops. And it's always perfect timing when it does it. Because it's like you're trying to explain something, all of a sudden it's like, you defecated. It's like, bro, right on video? We're going to get rid of that before we eat it. Pump more weight. We got enough for the bolo. Bola? I don't know why I keep saying bolo. Bola. So there's different ways to tame at the early game. So the first thing that you unlock that you can tame with is a slingshot. I mean, unless you want to go around and punch stuff, which probably wouldn't turn out very well. But the first thing you can do is a slingshot, and you'll build the slingshot, collect rocks, shoot things with rocks, and eventually you'll knock it out. Then you got the wooden club. It's a club. Go around and beat people over the head. Eventually they'll get knocked out. I got the hiccups. Then you got the bow, which eventually you'll be able to build narcotic arrows. Dehydrated. We'll eventually be able to build the narco arrows, and then eventually get the tranq darts, which is pretty cool. We're gonna build this 2 high, so we got plenty of headroom. So that's the first level. Do I have enough to build a box? I didn't even research the box. Storage box. Yeah. I don't have enough. I need, as always, fiber. Fiber, fiber, fiber. Oh, dude, there's a Bronto. Ooh. Remember in Jurassic Park? That was like the first dinosaur they saw. They come up in the clearing, and he like turns her head, and it's like, of course, we're like really far away from it, but if we might run over there to end the episode. But if you're next to that thing, those things are huge. And just a word of advice, do not make them mad. Or they will eat your face. Not technically, I mean, they're a herbivore, but they'll come at you like a spider monkey. And as you can see, because I haven't pumped anything in my crafting speed, building these walls is being extremely slow. But we're almost done. Voila. Got the Dilophosaurus over there wanting to come over and check out my house. So now we need ceilings. Yeah, buddy, we almost got a house. We got 1, 2, 3. We got a level. Leveling up, leveling up. Now we got some wood. So you can, there's different levels. So of course, like the first thing you build out is thatch. Then you got wood. Some of the games like Scorched Earth, you could build out of clay. I don't think you can build that in the island, but then you got wood, and then I think it's stone, and then metal is one of the last ones. And then of course, if you beat the bosses, you unlock tech, which gets pretty crazy. So we need one more ceiling, and of course we need fiber and thatch. So we're gonna go punch a tree. And then we're gonna get these plants for the fiber, and then we're gonna build this last roof. Voila. So now on the right hand side you can see a little house. That means that I'm protected from the elements. So if it starts raining, I can come in here and I'll be all right. So the last thing I'm going to do is build a fire so we can get our food. I don't know why I always do that. I always punch it. We're going to start making some meat. And then we're going to build a little storage pen. Need some thatch. So right now I'm like carrying everything, and as you can see, my weight is staying pretty high. So if we build a little storage box here, we can put all of our stuff in it, so we don't have to carry it around. So we're gonna come in here. I built the storage box, and we're gonna put it right here. And now we can put all our stuff in there. So now we don't carry. Now we are completely weightless. I wish I could carry you. Woo! Look at that turd. I want to put him inside so he doesn't get hurt, but we'll leave him out there for now. Last thing I want to build is this. I need stone. So we're going to run around here and pick up some stones. So we can build this mortar, and then that's, for the most part, that's the basic things for the foundation that you'll need. You need fire so you can make food. You got a house that you can live in. You got a storage bin. And then you got the mortar where you can build all the ingredients. So now with this mortar, we can come in here to crafting and we can get our narcotics. So we'll come in here to get narcotics. You got to put narco berries and spoiled meat, but then you can build narcotics. So now you can use these to eventually build your trank darts and your trank arrows. You can also use this that once you knock an animal out, you can feed it this and it'll keep it asleep longer than if you were to just give it some berries. We got a level. We're leveling on up. We're gonna build some wooden stairs just so I can get my homeboy in here. What do we need? Fiber. Always, I don't even need to ask. It's always fiber. All right, Betty, we're gonna put you inside the house. I got some stairs. All right, so now we're gonna say follow. We're gonna come in here to her behavior. The follow distance, we're gonna put it on low so she stays really close. It'll probably help if I lead her the right direction. Come on. She's so happy. She's like, I'm home. Oh, and now she hid. Betty, what are you doing? Let's do this. Lowest. And then turn around and stop. Yay, it's Betty. Ha ha ha. Alright, well, we got the house completed. We got the fire. And we got a little storage box to store all of our stuff. We got the mortar and pestle, so we can make the higher level stuff. Eventually we can unlock stimulants and all sorts of fun things. But yeah, this is my first video. If you guys like it, be sure to like and subscribe. If you guys are inspired to start playing ARK, that'd be cool. If you guys want to message or comment me, maybe we could play together sometime. Show you a little bit of the ropes, get you guys up to speed. We can build a nice little starter house so that you're protected from the elements. But yeah, I'll check you guys later. Bye.